a while since Anthem, and a couple because I haven't been. I have sort of a blue tint. It might just be me or that I haven't noticed it before. Display case glass seems to be better than I remember.
The Enclave is so drafty.
I guess that means because it's cold outside. Is what drew me back in. I noticed there was an update, and it looks like it's switched over to an ice kind of focus. Did a little bit of the bones, done a lot of the endurance challenges. So tip of the iceberg, a bunch of stuff here to do. See how you get some wraps. I mean, yeah, I haven't been in here in a while. I'm curious how smoothly. I got little Christmas lights up there. It is that time of year. Oh, it's snowing. There's some snow on the ground. Some ice. Let's check that one out.
Hello, I'm Herschel. Welcome to my store. And this is Kit, my boss.
Okay.
Icetide is here, my favorite celebration. Don't you love the fresh, cold air?
Feels good to cool off sometimes.
I love being able to see my breath. I love the twinkly ice crystals hanging in the air. I especially love how Icetide makes everyone a little bit silly. How about you?
If I never took time for fun, I think I'd lose it.
I enjoy watching the racing, the snowball fights, dancing naked in the shaved ice fountain.
I haven't come across that. Where is it?
My place. Which wouldn't be your thing, since you hate the cold.
Yeah, it's okay.
I've heard that the Outlaws have been particularly vicious this Icetide. They're attacking the Striders that are bringing the Ice Harvest back. Last Icetide, my Uncle Strider was hijacked. And then he joined the brainwashing bastards. Exactly.
Good reason for me to get back out there.
Stay cool, freelancer.
You too, Herschel.
Alright, let's check out this store.
Welcome to my store. Browse away.
So you're guaranteed a legendary. It's a cool graphic. Yeah, so it's probably been about a month, maybe, since I've played. I was focused a lot on Death Stranding. I went from Control to Death Stranding. Then I started JEDI Fallen Order, and JEDI Fallen Order hasn't quite got its hooks into me yet. It's a playing Death Stranding. I'm kind of used to that style of gameplay, and then I go into a heavy combat game, and not much exploration, just more kind of on rails. The levels are beautiful looking. It just feels like they're guiding you through, and I don't know the best way to describe it. I just got used to that open world Death Stranding, and I just need to get back into it. Kind of feels like Tomb Raider, Dark Souls, with a Star Wars skin on it, you know. And I love Tomb Raider and I love Dark Souls, so I'm just used to those games, and I was hoping for maybe more RPG Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic maybe, but that's not what happened. But that's okay. It doesn't make it a bad game. It just I'm just not as it hasn't got its hooks deep into me like Death Stranding's story and gameplay did. All right. Okay, so definitely have a lot of legendary components that I can pick up here. All right, so 2 wraps, some leather, oak, wood, and fabric. I think I'm going to take both of these. I like the textures and things that you can use to change uncommon. Let's take that one. And these are just wraps. I don't do a lot of wraps. Figure just spend your time changing your color scheme. You don't really need a wrap. Alright, so lots of, that's a nice tree. That's new. Let's go check out this tree. Curious what the world outside is going to look like. Oh wow, all black? That's a cool outfit there. Is that randomized? So yeah, there's a tree up here. Kind of cuts into some of the other stuff that's already sitting here. A tree just happened to grow itself there, but so the snow does, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily appear like it lands on the ground, or does it? Kind of, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, so these sentinels here are dark black, kind of a different thing there.
What are we up to today?
All right, let's go check out the other side. Really like what they've done with the place. This right here, like these are the sentinels I'm used to seeing. I'm just wondering if maybe the textures didn't load. Not like this guy over here is fully black. I don't think it's a texture or color load thing. Like they have changed the color of those sentinels. I always feel warm walking through a closed space after coming in. Oh, that's cool. There's a kind of an ice statue in the middle. People haven't really bundled up being out here in the cold, just sort of still wearing the same kind of clothing. There's a large ice statue here. It's kind of cool. Wonder if they ever fix these textures back here. Nope. Like the textures just are extremely low res. They haven't fixed this scaffolding. And like they haven't finished whatever they're using the scaffolding for. Alright, let's go outside. Alright, we'll do free play. And we'll just start straight from the front. We'll do Grandmaster 2, should be easily doable. Let's add in some armor and combo and let's craft something. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten... let's see, lightning gear, yeah. This seems faster. I would like to have a, this is how many I want to make things, so that hasn't changed, but that has definitely gotten faster. Alright, then we'll go back and... Looks like maybe the symbols are the same. Let's go craft a combo sigil. Okay, so the symbols now match. So that has changed. Before, these like combo sigil and gear sigil and the armor sigil, like some of them you would, like that symbol right there wouldn't match the same symbol. Like, let's see if I made a fire sigil, looks like fire. Lightning sigil looks like lightning. Ice sigil. Let's see what else we got. Heat sigil, and they look like what they are. I'll do an acid one. Now let's go back and see if they are the same after they're equipped. So yeah, they all match the symbols that are in the craft menu. They match what they look like here. But then, yeah, for some reason they were different. But anyway, they're the same now, so that's good. All right, so I'm going to put a gear sigil in there. Okay, so they have been updating it. That's cool. And let's launch. That's cool to see some new stuff. I would like to always see my javelin rotate up. That would be cool to always see that. Looks like the loading bar is still, it's likely loading. It's just not, the bar isn't keeping up with what's actually going on. So we'll probably see a jump in the loading bar to catch up to where it's actually at. Yeah, so I've been playing and streaming a ton of Death Stranding, and I've played JEDI Fallen Order. I like the characters in JEDI Fallen Order. I like the animations in JEDI Fallen Order. I like how it's a sort of a puzzle style game. It's a platforming style of game. But I know Star Wars enough to where there's moments that are fan service, and the main story is trying to find the location of a holocron that gives you a list of Force-sensitive children to rebuild the Jedi Order. So that is something to I want to know what that story is, because it's canon. Maybe we'll see some of those actors that were in this game maybe make cameos in the movie. Looking forward to flying around again.
Back in the field. Starting my pass on incoming reports for any unusual markers.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh. It's a frozen land. Hidden ice tide wishes unlocked. It certainly is icy. Oh, what's this? Time trial, Smuggler's Run. Okay. Challenge accepted.
Now we wait for the signal to start.
I don't know what this is. This is new. Smuggler's Run event starts in 40 seconds. Ooh, what is this? It's a cool new something. Alright, 20 seconds. This is kind of exciting. I don't know what I've gotten myself into. 12, 11, 10. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is... I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Am I just flying through this stuff? Oh, this is cool. Stay away from these electrical spheres. It's just sort of like a... try to stay in the air. Do these at any time? This is pretty cool. Oh, missed it. Don't shoot me. You're gonna help somebody at the same time. Yes, I'm going to help you while I'm in a race.
Appreciate it.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Missed my turn. Ah, hit my wall. Are these always available? Ouch. I just wonder if it's going to go away after this season. Still have some issues with music cutting out. So I hear they're going to overhaul the entire game. I wonder in what way. I don't know if it's going to be an all-new game or... I'll purchase it. I mean, I like what they've been doing with Anthem. I like that they're continuing to update it. And if they are only going to make it better and redesign it from the ground up, then I'm all for it. Oh, it kind of cooled me off. I hit some gem or something in it. I'm almost like I'm not overheating. So if I hit one of these, yeah, it freezes me. It's almost like going through a waterfall. To Epic Ember. Wow. What's this here? Did I get something? Or, oh, okay. Well, that was fun. Could obviously do better. Alright, let's see what else is out there. New in the depths. I don't know, does the water feel a little bluer down here? Probably not.
We're making progress. Don't let up.
You'd think I wouldn't really overheat at all with as cold as it is. Yeah, I guess I am cooled. It does say cooled. So I guess I overheat slower. I mean, with air as cold as it is.
Scar heading this way. We're in for a serious fight.
I like the look of the world, though. All covered in snow. That's pretty cool.
Good. The scars are down, Alida.
Oh,
We've made it. You saved some lives. The Sentinels never forget.
find all the reefs. It's kind of funny because in my room I have my temperature around 65, no higher than 70. It's a little chilly, but it kind of makes me almost like a 4D element. Like it's cold inside the game and cold inside my room. Even the stuff in the background is all covered in snow.
There's a seasonal time trial in the area. I'll let you know where it is.
Since I've been playing Death Stranding, I want to send out a scan. My Orodex scanner. So, you said there's a time trial somewhere around here? Surprised like the currently at Grandmaster 2. Something up here. Probably just a harvesting. Outlaw Correspondence Ice Tide update. Well, I do like the ice and then the snow cover. Almost makes it feel like a completely new area. There's a wreath. I wonder how many of those there are. Seems like I'm getting parts for the type of javelin I'm currently using. Yeah, the ice just makes it feel like a completely new world. I don't remember. I could be wrong. I don't remember that shaper. Looks like I'm having loading problems. Don't remember that shaper ruin being this close. Oh crap, this is new. This is all new here. Let me back up and look at this. Yeah, whoa. What the heck is going on here? What the... Wow. Wow, look at that. Excuse me, my mic's gonna scratch a little bit as I adjust it. Sorry, I had to adjust my mic a little bit there. Apologize for the scratching noise. Yeah, like, wow, that's massive. Where did this thing come from? Wow. I guess this is what's causing the snowstorm? Wow, look at this massive shaper. That is just, it's awesome looking. Yeah, very, very cool. A little bit of a loading issue, but I mean, it's always been pretty cool. Yeah, the lighting down here looks different. Light comes through here differently, maybe? Feels much... It might just be the time of day making it feel different. Wow, that is a massive change there, though. Wow, that's beautiful. Definitely has a lot more red, and I think that's... I think that's intentional. A couple of loading issues still going on. Like this whole thing here just isn't loading. Yeah, this right here just Just exploring. Just exploring. Let's cool down here real quick. Yeah, definitely still having loading issues. Oh wow, there's the second one.
What's the temperature inside the bubble?
Colder than you can imagine. The coolant will be in canisters. Look for them.
What's going on with these wyvern?
Theory is that hypothermia turns them a bit mad and draws them to the coolant.
Same with the brutes?
It seems so, yes.
So where do I... Okay. Can't seem to run very fast.
Once it's full, take a canister to the platform to be stabilized. In its raw state, that coolant is dangerous stuff. Hypothermia risk increasing.
Like a world event going on, I guess. Looking for another of the canisters. There we are. What does that do now? Timeline for I guess this coolant right here is what's destabilizing, so this won't be available for, and then it just goes away, or... Ah. Okay. It just keeps giving me more opportunities, or... Gotta wait for another one to materialize. Quite sure where the coolant is right now. Guess they just keep spawning until... Alright, here's a coolant. Where do I need to take you? Alright. Destabilizes in 18 seconds. 14.
One more and you're done.
Alright, where's the last one? I think we'll call this a completed stream once I finish this one. It's up here. Almost done. Just one more. There we go. What are you gonna do? You gonna run away?
That's it. The harvest is complete. The
Wait
Arcanists
for the
are
all
securing
clear.
the coolant. Just need to wait for the all clear.
Alright. Fight something.
Outlaws, here to steal our canisters.
Figures. Now we've done the hard part.
You outlaws won't get my canisters. I thought that was thought that was an enemy up there. It was just the reef.
The outlaws thought their best could take you down? Not a chance.
The combat in this game is still pretty awesome. The amount of options that I have to engage in combat just with this one of 4 javelins has always been some of the best that I've had in any multiplayer game. defeat all the outlaws, does that mean they're just going to keep spawning for another 2 minutes, or I have to kill them all in 2 minutes? Am I running out of time, or just trying to survive with that much longer? To me, they just seem to keep respawning. They're just endless respawning. I think I just have to survive. I hope that's what I have to do. I don't even know if you guys can hear me with all the gunfire going on. Come on, don't waste this. Come on, get back over there.
Fantastic work.
I feel like I'm gonna run out of time.
I suppose there's more coolant where that came from. We'll
How did I fail that?
Success. They're on the run. Things will be a little safer for a while.
So I failed,
The outlaws are gone. Well done.
but I
Secured the four
succeeded.
passes.
I'm confused. So I failed the event, but then... Alright. Yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done. I'm still enjoying the game. It does have some buggy elements to it still. I mean, but even Star Wars JEDI Fallen Order has some buggy elements to it. I like how they're bringing some bigger events into the main free play area. But yeah, they still have some work to do. I've heard about the Anthem 2.0 where they're going to overhaul everything. Yeah, it's good to see that they've added some stuff. Like this bubble doesn't necessarily look like a bubble, but I can understand where people have mixed reviews of the game. I'm a pretty relaxed person, though. And I don't think the world really needs unconstructive feedback. I mean, if people have feedback to provide, so I definitely think they need to spend time on making sure the engine that runs Anthem stabilizes a little bit more. I do like that the combat has always been great in Anthem, and when it's, you know, operating on all cylinders and it doesn't have any bug issues. I am looking forward to how they overhaul the game. Hopefully this combat that I've gotten so accustomed to and enjoy a lot is still part of what they them. Just the movement and mobility that happens. That is really what I love about it. I don't know, sometimes I get warnings that my internet doesn't have the connection required to broadcast gameplay, but then I'll watch the posts that are made by YouTube, and it seems to have recorded everything. Yeah, I could do this combat for a long time, and I love it. Absolutely love the combat in this game. Just need to work on some of the loading, because I've flown around the world, and there are many times to where it kind of breaks up your momentum and getting around the world when the world itself hasn't loaded in yet. I do remember an encounter that I had with the loading problem. I was flying through Bastion, and I was trying to get to an objective, and I ran into like an invisible wall, and it wasn't until a couple seconds after the game loaded, it just hadn't loaded in this face of a mountain. Like right here, let's say for instance, I started flying here, and I was like, why can't I get past this? But I could see my destination on the other side. It just hadn't loaded the textures for the mountain face. Yeah, I still enjoy the game. I love this snow texture on everything. It makes the world look completely new to me. I still love the lush jungle of the game. I like how the shapers kind of came in, and looks like they're adding like this claw that comes in and almost penetrates the world and creates the snow. So that kind of is understandable without me getting into the finer parts of the lore of why this has happened. But just, I look forward to this combat. It's so fast-paced, it's so vertical. There's so many options that I'm throwing out. I just haven't seen combat done as well as it is here. So when they do overhaul it, please keep this fast-paced and, you know, elevation-changing combat in. Alright, I think that'll be it for this stream, and I will appreciate if you guys press that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to ask any questions, if you have any feedback, things that I can improve, things you'd like to see more of, like things you'd like to see less of, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will get right to answering and responding to those comments. So until next time, thank you for joining me on my adventures through gaming, and I will check you guys on the next stream or the next episode.